Welcome back to my channel of Shopping Tales. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and I'm the goofy reseller. I found these amazing, and I say amazing and I don't even wear this brand, but these are amazing, guys. Oh my goodness. They are the platform Converse with the star, all-star. They are like new condition. They are unisex. They are amazing. They're a men's 10 or a women's 11 and a half. I will put right here how much they retail for, and I will probably start them at maybe 50% off retail. That's usually what I try to do. So those were my, nope, I brought 2 pairs of shoes, guys. Those were one. And these, I do very well with Torrid shoes if they are new, They do retail, they don't use natural leather or suede. They use, faux suede. They're all vegan. A 4-inch chunky heel. They don't look like they haven't been. I don't think they've been tried on. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. And they are a size 8.5 extra wide. 8.5. Just gorgeous shoes. I believe Torrid shoes also retail for like $80. So I will probably list those for $50. They'll probably end up selling at $40. That's usually what I get for new with tags Torrid. All right, the next, as I was leaving, what happened was I went thrifting last night and I did a short and it was kind of busy. So there were people walking and I was very, very quick. And I think I had 10 things in my cart at that time, but I wasn't done thrifting. So as I was going down the last 2 rows, they brought a new cart out and I ended up getting like 10 extra things. So if you've seen that short and some of these things look familiar, that is because that was part 1. So this was something on the new cart. It's Ralph Lauren, new with tags, retails for $245. It's a little mini skirt, just a little wool number, size 16 mini. Let's see here. Yep. 16 mini, beautiful, so cute, especially for the Ralph Lauren Christmas trend for this year. Picture this with black tights, black or some sort of Ralph Lauren loafers or even Gucci loafers if you so have, and a tucked in black turtleneck. Old money vibes, so cute for your Ralph Lauren Christmas. Just beautiful. So that was, I think, the only skirt. All right, I just brought a little Air Force t-shirt for my son who is in the Air Force. It's his size large, and I thought it looked in new condition. Like, you could tell usually with these graphic tees, if they've been washed a lot, this is like kind of raunchy and peely, and this doesn't look like it was ever washed, although I am going to wash it today. So yeah, just an Air Force tee. All right. Next was a 100% cashmere, and it is a men's cashmere. The brand is WH Belk, 100% cashmere 2-ply, and it is men's dark gray. I do sell these unisex, just department store, but it did have, when I pulled comps, I can get about $30 to $40. This is how much I spend at my local Goodwill. And my bill was $102 and some change last night. So I will probably title this What $100 Buys at a North Carolina Goodwill. Next was a Chico's boho vibes. I love this myself in that butter yellow. Lots of embroidery, sheer, long sleeves. Does it have the tab? No. Long sleeve, sheer, butter yellow, long tunic length, shark tooth hem. And then just tons of embroidery, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's very, very boho. I love it so much. Chico's. I wanted to say soft surroundings because when I first saw it, I thought it was soft surroundings. And it's actually Chico's, made in India. So I'm wondering if this is vintage. Let's see if sometimes they date and sometimes they don't. No, this one doesn't have a date, so I don't know whether it's new or not. It's 100% rayon, which I've noticed that blouses and dresses, if they're 100% rayon, they tend to always be made in India, okay? So that's interesting. But yeah, when everything else it seems like is made in China. So I brought that. Okay, so then I found 2 new with tags, Ralph Lauren. This gold one is just beautiful. Size large, gold tee, like it myself. And yeah, it's just a size large Ralph Lauren graphic tee. And I found 2 of them. which I guess, oh, here's the other one. And this is a navy and white stripe. Again, they obviously belong to the same person with the gold lettering. And yeah, they're flawless. They are flawless. All right, next, has anyone ever heard of the brand Escada? So it is considered a luxury brand. Most people know Escada by their fruity perfumes. When I first started reselling 20 years ago, this brand did very well. I don't think it does very well. I mean, it obviously still has a cult following. And I don't know how much they retail for. I'm gonna say probably $500 or $600. These are low rise, Y2K. This color denim with bright two-tone Barbie pink stitching. Definitely Y2K, long inseam, so I do think I'm gonna put them up for $100. They have the sailor patch pockets. They have a lot going on for them. They are a women's size 14, and even right down their straight leg. And not only are they straight leg, they have this long zipper, and even the pink has the Escada branding on it, as well as the zipper. So a really nice zip. You could have them unzip for that slit effect that's popular right now. They're just beautiful. They don't look like they were worn. I mean, they still have the crease down the leg. Maybe they were dry cleaned. They are just stunning. Wish they were my size so I could try them on. Not that I would ever wear low rise, but gosh, they're just beautiful. They are a really good looking pair of jeans. Again, this is what the tag looks like, guys. I sold an Escada sweater, I think for $100 back in the day. That's when I used to pay and get things dry cleaned even. And now I just use, you know, dry cleaning kits from Amazon. Just gorgeous pair. They're just gorgeous. I love them so much. Get excited over this fashion stuff. All right, first time ever finding Love Shack Fancy. Love Shack Fancy. There's the pretty tag. And it is a pretty, pretty little semi-cropped. Definitely the Love Shack Fancy aesthetic. Oh my gosh. It's just very cottagecore. Just, it's so beautiful. I don't remember how much, it's probably real cotton or 100% cotton. I'll put right here how much the Love Shack Fancy blouses go for, because I haven't been to their website in ages because I know that I usually can't afford it. It's a size medium, 100% cotton. It's a size medium. That's unfortunate because I found it in the large. But they probably didn't know either because the size tag is hiding on the fabric content, not at the top. So we'll see. I have no idea how much I'm gonna get for that. This is so cute. I have just been loving this color as I'm getting older. They say as you get older, middle age, and you haven't worn like a lot of blue, not blue jeans, but like that cobalt blue or turquoise blue, I read that that's like a sign that you're like, you know, getting mature and up in age, where you start to gravitate towards brighter colors. I used to be a very neutral girl before neutral was even like trendy. Browns, beige, black, white, those were always my go-to colors. But yeah, I hit 50 and now I'm like, okay, I want some color in my life. So this is just a long sleeves open cardi. Again, I love all this embroidery, attention to detail. The lace is amazing. It is a size large. They use vanity sizing, so size 1 is medium, size 2 is large, size 3 is extra large, and they go up to size 4 extra, extra large. And it is beautiful. I picture that, oh my gosh, with a little white tank. A little white tank underneath it. So pretty. All right, I did look out with some bras as well. What happened is I went in this particular Goodwill one day last week, and I was gonna get these 3 bras. I spent an hour looking at everything. I only found these 3 bras last week, but when I went up to the register, there was like 15 people in line, and I had some place I had to go, and I couldn't wait in line. So I ran them back, and I figured if it's meant to be, they will still be there the following week, and which was yesterday. And yes, they were still there yesterday. So I do sell a lot of bras. In fact, I sell bras every week. I spend $2.49 for my bras, and if they're new with tags, I'm listing them at $30. If they're brands that retail for $100, such as Bliss and a couple others that are escaping my mind, I could do a whole bra video. I do know a lot about bras because I've been selling them for 20 years. And I've been wearing them. So if they're bigger sizes, such as these, I think these are Ks or Ms, I also put them up for $30 because they're hard to come by, the bigger sizes. But I do sell my larger size bras for $25. And ones that are not larger size, many times I let them go for 20. So this is a Goddess size 36K. Not as big as I thought it was. Let's sing the alphabet game. So yes, this brand does well for me in large sizes. They actually make a lot of large size bras. Goddess bra, tried and true. Yes, I've worn this bra before as well. Very supportive, full coverage. This is how much they retail for. One in like a cobalt purple blue, one in brown, making sure they're the same size, 36K again, and one in bright red. They put these on them, which I'm not too fond of because they do end up leaving a little pinhole. I cut them all off. I do wash my bras and I will get them listed. And when I list it, yep, they're all 36K. When I list them, I put in the description that I have several up in this size if you want to bundle for a discount. And 9 out of 10 times they do. Like I just sold 3 cup bras that I sourced a week ago as well. And I had them up for $30. And then it equaled $90, and she offered me $75, and I took it to move out 3 bras that I did pay $250 each. All right, and a couple more that were different sizes. So this was a white one, and this was a much smaller bra. And this brand was, again, if you want to make sure if you're picking up bras, I highly suggest if you're not picking up bras, try not to feel weird about it. A lot of people feel really weird about picking up bras because they're here and they don't want to sell them, but then they're also picking up bathing suits. And I feel like I pick up both. No judgment. I'll pick up both. But selling a bra should be seen as selling a swimsuit. I mean, they both, you know, touch everything. So this bra is by Fantasy, and it is a size 36H. And it's just a white solid bra. And look at that. Look what I did. I broke my own rule. I saw that it was like new, and I didn't look it over enough. And look at that, guys. Don't be like me. Oh, I thought that was the wire breaking. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm having a lot of blonde moments recently. Oh my goodness, my brain. It's checked out on me. Oh my gosh. So from my end, that sticking up right where the wire comes out, I just thought that I bought a bra with a busted up wire because I've done that before. You do not want to buy bras that look like this. And you don't want to buy bras that look like this. So sometimes in the moment when I see something that looks brand new, I'm not looking it over enough. I'm like, oh wow, that hasn't been washed. It's almost new. And I just run it through, especially when I'm in a hurry. So yeah, you want to check that these wires aren't busted through. Now, if you have a needle and thread, like clear thread, I keep in my arsenal of reselling stuff. If you have a needle and clear thread, like that fishing, it's not fishing line, but it looks like fishing line thread, get it on Amazon, get it at Walmart, a couple bucks, you have it for the rest of your life. You're never going to be replacing that. It's clear, you have a needle, you have it someplace up. If you have little kids, don't have it anywhere where they can get to it. If you have pets, don't have it anywhere. Don't leave it on the table or put it up high, like on top of the refrigerator or in your drawer. And you could repair them very easily. If the wire is busted through, a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just go and spend, $60, $80 for a new one. But you push that wire back down, you put a few stitches, and you could recycle it. It's fine. The only thing that is not fine and not replaceable is if these wires are all jagged, such as that picture. And that is basically from you thought you were a certain size and you're really in reality a larger size. So this bra is a 36H, which means this is 36 inches. And the H is the cup. If you don't know your bra size, there's lots of videos on that. I'm not going to do that. But if you don't know your bra size, you take a measuring tape, such as this, and you put it around your rib cage with your bra on, the smallest part of your rib cage. So you're going to put it like that. It's going to meet right here, right under the bra line. That is the number that this is. So this is a 36H. If that measured 36, oh, that would work. Oh, but what about the cup size? The cup is taking this and you're putting it over the largest part of your bust. And I will put right here, I have it saved on my phone. I don't want to quote you wrong, of how you determine your bra size. Very cool, very, very neat. Like that's something that your parents don't teach you. Your grandparents don't teach you. So, okay, so then that's that. And the last, two more bras. This is a heavily padded black push-up bra. Lots of pad there. In fact, it almost feels like velvet under there. And that is what Victoria's Secret, not to be confused with pink Victoria's Secret, the lower tiered junior brand, but the regular Victoria's Secret brand, tried and true. They retail for like 70 bucks. You do get what you pay for. They're very, very well made. The pink by Victoria's Secret is the junior line. It's not as well made as the regular Victoria's Secret. And this is a beautiful just black bra in size 40D. And when taking the pictures, you want to take a picture of the front, the back, whether these are metal or plastic. You need to say whether that they are, like this one, for example, it could be racer back because this pops out, and you could make it racer back if you have that type of shirt, or regular. You also want to put that in the description. In the title, I would be putting convertible bra because it's a convertible bra. It does two different things. That contrast of gold and black is striking. I'll put that in the description. I'll take a picture of not only this tag, but I'll lift it up and take a picture of the style. But then I'll also write out the style in the description. See, it seems like a lot of steps and overwhelming, especially with an ADH mind. You'd be like, okay, that's just not worth it. I don't want to have to sell bras, or I don't want to do this. But once you do anything, ask me how I know. Once you do anything more than one time, it gets easier and easier. So once you start writing the title a certain way, it's like second nature. You're just typing and you're not even thinking about what you're typing because you've done it over and over again. It becomes repetitive. So this is just incredible by Victoria's Secret. So I'd be putting in the title Victoria's Secret Incredible Push-Up Padded Black and Gold Convertible Bra. That would go in the title. And in the description, I would be using minimalist since it's black. I might even use luxury because the pretty gold is just something a little extra than just like clear. I would be doing padded. I would be putting high lift because a lot of people are looking for that, and these are known for their push-up effect. I'd be using the word push-up as a tag. Okay, last little bra, and this one is a lot smaller. It's so pretty though. It has that lace detailing, which I don't like because when I wear nails and I am putting my bra, I've dug my nails right through the lace and ripped it so many times. But a lot of people don't have that issue, and it's very pretty. So it's a charcoal dark gray, and this is Wacol, and it's 36G, Wacol. And so when I take a picture of this bra, I will run it through Google Imaging, and it will, with all these bras, I'll run them through Google Imaging, and that is how you will find the stock photo, which you can use for your first photograph to make your item stand out better. There are certain brands that don't like you using stock photos, so definitely get yourself acquainted with which brands those are. I'm still learning all the time which brands do not want you to use their copyrighted, the stock photos. All right, these I just picked up for myself. I have a vacation coming. I think these are probably Amazon. Anytime you see no brand and you just see like, okay, that just says XL, a little tag, 9 out of 10 times it's Amazon. They're a white, they are 100% cotton. They have pockets, and they're like those barrel leg. So they're like wider in the leg and knee, and then a little bit more tapered down at the bottom. I just thought they would be really, really cool to use on vacation with like a little crop tee. Very, very cute. So that is why I brought those. I also brought this little pink rug for my other YouTube room, or my reselling room, and this rug was just $4. And it's just a cute little rug. It's pink and beige, and I am gonna run it through the washer because it says it's machine washable. And yeah, oh wow, it's a lot older than I thought. It says it's from 1993. Really? 1993? Looks darn good for being that old. Okay. All right, moving right along. I picked up some, what are you? Black pull-on. They're just like the white one. No, they're not just like the white ones. I thought they were. Some corduroy pull-on Aerie XL pull-on pant. And these ones do not have any pockets. And yes, I'll probably get $20, $25. I paid $5. Aerie is a bread and butter brand, and if you buy stuff that is kind of recent, it sells pretty quickly. Has the seam up. Again, that's like a faux corduroy and a seam up. They're black. They're a good size, extra large. They're a good color, black. They're a good brand, Aerie. So those are the 3 reasons why I picked it up. When I pick up things, I try to make it seem, not make it seem. When I'm finding something, I have to find 3 things that I like about it. Otherwise, move along, because there'll be other things in the thrift store that you can get for, there'll be other stuff. Okay, let me just grab everything out. It's gonna fall on me. Okay. So I found another Chico's blue animal print. I have this one up in a regular animal print. Size 3, vanity sizing XL, but that blue and black looked very striking to me. I picture this with some black boot cut leg denim jeans. For the holiday, boots, so good. So that is why I picked that up. I picked up 2 Vanity Fair nightgowns for myself. And the last item was this Larkin Row, which this was a new to me brand. In fact, I haven't even pulled comps yet, so I will do that and put it here while I edit. And it's just a short sleeve black pullover. It feels really nice. I'm trying to think, did I buy this to go with the white? I think I brought these to go. I think I'm going to be keeping this unless it's something extraordinary. Larkin Co. Comment below if you ever heard of it. I have not. But yeah, I liked that it was really, really thin. In fact, you know what? I think it's wool. I'm going to do a search. So it's just a long black, you know, nothing special really. Crew neck, but the fabric feels really nice. So a good color. I don't know about the brand. A good style and a good fabric because it is 100% merino wool, and it's that wool that's not itchy and scratchy. It's very thin but warm. A great base layer, great base layer. So yes, I think I'm gonna do a search. I'll put right here how much it retails for, but as I'm looking at it now, I'm gonna wear it with those white pants. It's mine. That is what $102 buys you at a North Carolina Goodwill if they have set prices. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Comment below what was your favorite piece and how have your sales been. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.